Hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel once again. This is your host Aditi on Queen's English, giving a warm welcome to everyone. And I really hope that you are superb, outstanding and terrific in your journey of speaking English. So I really wish that whatever you have wanted it for so long for your English speaking tips, you have got that and you have actually followed that tips so that you can easily communicate in that language. Okay, might there be some of the problems that we face during English speaking, and yes, even if there is a very good communicator also, sometimes the situations arises, circumstances, or he or she cannot deal with that circumstances and might get stuck in that. Need not have to worry about all these things. It's just because we are not, we have just like, we think only about something. Okay, somehow we are good at something, like most of the people they are good at this field or that field. Okay, for suppose if you are divinely devoted to your English speaking, you will pay a proper attention to the words, vocabulary, sentence structure, thoughts and related to more of that. Okay, but most of the people, those who lack in that, they usually, or most of the people you can say, they do not lack, they are good at something. For suppose they are good at like in technology, so they used to follow and they used to follow this their trend and their interest in technology, but not in the terms of English speaking. And if somebody who is divinely devoted to the language of speaking in English, or to communicate, to interact themselves in English, might that person gets to enhance, or might that person gets that environment of English. Okay, so there will be some of the situations arise, and we in fact cannot try to deal with that. Okay, so but we got nervous also, we have anxiety issues, stress issues, and that we cannot even make ourselves to propose all those new English rules, and thus we fail in communicating and interacting. So at first most of the people they got has that anxiety issues and stress issues. I'll tell you, my dear friends, there are some of the things that will happen to you also. Whenever you try to speak in English, might you will get stuck in between and people will laugh at you. And if people have not, like if people have become so good and they will not laugh, they will have that type of trend where they will follow that thing that cannot be that cannot be entirely good. Okay, but some of the situations arises in the fact that there will be a situation that we ourselves are more responsible for that. Okay, as I'm a self-love artist, so I usually goes and I have practiced all those hacks of psychological hacks where I have tried myself in everything. In everything I can say that I have just recognized all the people's behavior, their opinions, their perspectives, and because I used to do the research, so I always used to observe the people's attention, like what the people actually trying to endeavor their thoughts, how they are endeavoring their thoughts, how they are delivering their content, how they are going with their speeches and everything. Okay, so here language is not the hinder for us. Okay, language is not the hinder for me, because I'm a self-love artist. I just want that people's attentions and I just want to know their behavior and their opinions. Okay, but after giving all my time all through these years, what I found and what I came to a conclusion, that we ourselves are stopping. Okay, we ourselves are not giving that one chance to ourselves, that this is the one chance I have to give for myself and I have to speak. And at last, only we remains with us. Not even you can say our parents, not even say you can our teachers, not even your friends, your family, your relatives, siblings, and so on. You yourself should have to be answerable to your questions. Because suppose if you are going with something like, if you want to start your business, and if you are not starting, if you are not taking the risk factor in between, might there will be the chance that you will get so much of anxiety just because you're stopping yourself and you have the terrible gut disorder. You will not be able to just give up on that with the basis of like, yes, I can do that, no matter what will the risk, no matter what will the financial loss, I have to empower myself for that, I have to embark on that journey. So overall conclusion, I'm a self-love artist, so I'm giving you this trick that you should have to follow first yours, you should have to follow first your steps. Okay, it is very important what the people is trying to say, what the people are actually trying to say to you, just have to listen to them. Okay, some of the advices are very very good, and some of the advices you should have to make a choice in them. Okay, so this happens in English also. Whenever you are speaking in English, first you have to make yourself so much accountable, and first you have to make yourself so much worth it that whatever I am speaking, it's very good and it's perfect. Okay, it's perfect. See, perfection doesn't comes from in our day, and perfection also comes within days. Okay, if you are speaking in English and if you want to go in a 1 year ahead and you said that I want to be a perfect speaker, so please my dear friends, I'm going to tell you that nobody is perfect. At some moment you will lack, so there is no point of taking yourself on a perfection in it. But you have to say, you have to account yourself that yes, whatever I'm speaking, I'm going with my tongue, whatever I'm having that vocabulary and my words, my language, my grammar, all these things are very nice, and here I'm going with much more confidence. Okay, so all these things will really going to help you in English only. How? Let me tell you. Because why I'm telling all these things is just because you yourself is very much important as you're following your own culture. Yes, today's my topic is basically on, today I'll give you an activity. I'll follow this week with an activity only, because I just want you to just enable yourself that yes, here is the path. I can use all these things as an activity to learn English. Okay, so like as I have said that English is a powerful tool, and is also a powerful tool in terms of speaking, in terms of everything. Okay, in terms of learning, in terms of reading, in terms of listening, everything. But when you try to give that part to that tool, it actually makes you much more grab to the inside of it, means like grammar, thoughts, idioms, proverbs, and all these comes under the English language. Okay, see, these activities, I'll try to give you, these activities really going to help you in trying to just acknowledge yourself with the reality, that whatever be the reality, I just have to correlate and I just have to associate my feelings with that reality and make my English much more better than it before. Okay, so today this is an activity of culture. How? Like cultural activities sometimes, like if you have like for suppose, if you whatever be the whichever place you are living in, you have the trend of that culture, you are following that culture. Okay, and how you are following that culture, it means that you are doing the rituals, you are doing you are perform on the occasions, you are just celebrating that events and everything, you are trying so and so on. But whatever, like this cultural insight really makes you much more happy also. Sometimes it gives you a joyous moment also, because how it is a rejoicing moment, because most people, like for suppose if Diwali comes, if Holi comes, like children also celebrate and elder ones also celebrate, they used to hug each other, they used to celebrate them with the sharing of the sweets and everything they try to do. Okay, and this will bring the happiness. Okay, So you can also write about your culture. Okay, how? This really gives you a description of what you have to do. How you can give your description, it interests you also. Like, if we are not able to trying myself on the English speaking journey, like watching videos, like going with my English lessons, so and so on and everything, like most people they got bored also, because we have a very comprehensive resources in detail, and nobody wants to go in detail. But I must tell you that if you want to improve your English, please go with the comprehensive detail of the reading, because whenever you go with the reading, you will actually trying to get that word, that how you can improve your English, because it will improve your rhythm, your you can say your tone, you can say your articulation, and everything it will be improved by reading only, listening, all these things. Okay, but here cultural insight is for like those who really enjoyed, like having some joyous moment, they want to learn English along with some joyous moment, they can use that cultural insight as a good activity, perfect activity for them. And how it will interest you, it will give also that every culture has some of the things. Okay, and it has a lot of information. For suppose Diwali has a lot of information. Okay, you can mention that thing like Diwali is a festival of lights, and we share sweets, and we used to burn crackers, we have to go with the eco-friendly Diwali, all these things, whatever the things you are learning, so whatever you have learned so far, or whatever you are learning on that day, you can just imbibe all those things and put them inside your descriptive things. Take you can say take your journal also, or you can also just take your like a piece of paper, and you can write it on that culture side. Like first what you have written, culture, this is a culture event happen. Like you can also mention some of the social gatherings that happen at your place, like the events like seminars and everything you can mention related to that. This also improves the information of whatever you went, like wherever you went for the event, for the social gathering, what have you learned from that event, what you have gained so far from that event, and how has it improved your efficiency. So it might takes you on a like you can say on a very super level of thinking. Okay, it will evolve your thinking, it makes you much more enhanced in your efficient manner of how you can use your words according to what you have think. Okay, so now you can just release all those thoughts on a piece of paper by having those cultural insight, and you can put on the top of that, you can put the heading like this is a cultural insight happened, this is the culture, and this is the event occasion, or you are writing that. You can also mention in a paragraph, or you can like 5 to 10 lines, that is more than enough. Okay, and it will also make you, how it will affect you, how it will advantage you, it will advantage you in the terms of whenever, or like whenever you have to give your essay, whenever you have to speak to someone, whenever you have to explain in detail about your culture to someone, you can easily get on with the vocabulary, you can use 1,000 of the words. But whenever you are writing, please, if you want, you can take the help from the like internet also. There are much more resources, and there are much more usable words related to the event, the social gatherings and everything, so you can use them that too, and it will also make you creative. So this is my activity what I used to follow, and you can also follow that activity. And I really hope that these are the activities really going to help you and empower your journey, and it will enhance your efficiency of speaking English on a very great level. So these are my insights and my experiences that I have done during my English speaking terms. I also did all these things because nobody has guided me, and nobody has given me like, Aditi, you have to do all these things, and neither have taken all those coachings and all, like you can say I've never taken my like coaching classes. I've never been went to English speaking class. Never ever. In my whole time of period, I've never ever went to an English speaking class, and nobody has guided me. Like I do not belong to that type of background where like most people they are very from the like they used to guide me and mentor me that you have to do all these things. So I have guided myself, and this is the way I have this. These are the things I have followed, and these are my activities. I have learned English from these things only, from these activities only, and now I have a thousand of the vocabularies. I can get to know the thousand of vocabularies of the words that give me very good insight of everything. Okay, so I really hope that it helps you, and subscribe my channel. All this I can say, and please like it if you like my activity, and really feel that if there are more of the likes, and I feel that you have liked that video, and comment if you have to share any type of activity related to that. Please, I'm going to tell you that if you want to share any type of activity which you usually follows, so you can share it in a comment box, and can apply, and we can share with everyone. So here I have shared my activity. I hope it helps, and bye bye. We'll meet soon. Thank you.